The purpose of making this video is to show how men and women can enjoy a healthier and happier relationship through exercise, meditation, and lovemaking. We will also demonstrate a unique form of internal martial arts called Shisui. By practicing this special exercise, couples are able to achieve good health, increase longevity, and cultivate the body's energy. This video is based upon the centuries-old Taoist writings of Yuan Di, the Yellow Emperor of China. Taoism is a very old philosophical tradition with its roots in the ancient civilization of China. It is essentially a philosophy of natural wisdom based upon thousands of years of living within the natural world. The Taoists believed that one must conform to the principles of yin and yang during your lifetime. Without this balance, health and longevity cannot be achieved. Yuan Di learned the Tao of yin and yang through conversations with his 3 female advisors on sexual matters: Plain Girl, Mysterious Girl, and Rainbow Girl. These conversations were recorded during the 3rd century in his book entitled Sunu Ching, or the Classic of the Plain Girl. This book details how to utilize sexual energy to strengthen one's health and increase longevity. I believe this video is of great importance to couples interested in promoting health, longevity, and sexual happiness within their lives. By practicing the techniques shown, couples will be able to achieve a oneness with each other that few couples today enjoy. By being physically fit, one is able to perform lovemaking with endurance, flexibility, and agility. A trim and healthy body will enhance your sexual skills and increase your sexual longevity. Bodies that have less strength and are overweight are not capable of maintaining and enjoying the full spectrum of sexual activities available. Pleasure is greatly reduced since certain areas of the body cannot be touched or caressed. By maintaining strong vaginal and groin muscles, women are able to experience sexual pleasures that they are able to control and also provide greater satisfaction to their partner. A man who exercises achieves a strong and muscular body, a body that is able to sustain and endure long periods of sexual activity. Keep in mind that nothing reduces sexual desire more than a physically out-of-shape body. The following exercises are designed to keep you and your partner physically fit and on the path towards sexual longevity and happiness. Rotating hips. Face your partner. Place your hands on your hips and begin rotating them. This exercise should be done 36 times to the right and 36 times to the left. Done correctly, this exercise strengthens the kidneys, relieves tension, and helps eliminate back pain. Outer thigh workout. One partner lies on their back with arms extended, legs bent at the waist and brought forward. Your partner places his hands on the outside of the knees. Begin by opening the thighs against your partner's hand resistance. Hold to a count of 6. Relax and return to the starting position. One should exhale as you open your legs and inhale as you close them. This exercise tones the outer thighs and buttocks. These are only a few of the many exercises available to couples. Almost any exercise can be done with a partner. Design your own. But remember, the idea is not only to exercise together, but have fun doing it. Sit facing your partner. Both your arms and legs should be stretched out and touching. Fingers should be entwined with those of your partner's. Begin by bending to the right and bring your top arm overhead and the bottom arm under toward the opposite leg. Return to the starting position and repeat to the other side. This should be repeated 5 times per side. Always exhale as you bend and inhale as you return to the starting position. This is excellent for stretching the waist, shoulders, arms, hamstrings, and thighs. Straddle-out exercise. Both partners lay on their backs, facing each other, with their buttocks touching. The soles of the feet touching and open in a straddle. Grasp your partner's hands and pull forward, lifting the back off the ground. Relax and return to the starting position. One should exhale on the way up and inhale on the way down. This is a great exercise for working the back, shoulders, and abdominal muscles. Sitting and stretching. Sit facing your partner with the soles of the feet touching. Clasp your partner's hands, then stretch forward as your partner pulls backward in alternating stretches. As each partner stretches forward, hold the position for at least 10 seconds. Remember to exhale as you reach forward and inhale as you go backwards. This should be repeated at least 20 times. Shisui. The training that you are looking at is called Shisui, or bone marrow washing. This training is Daoist in origin and was taught to my teacher, Master Chow Chang Hung, over 65 years ago. James McNeil is demonstrating genital weightlifting. He is lifting approximately 200 pounds. I am demonstrating the woman's genital weightlifting, and I am lifting approximately 10 pounds. Genital weightlifting is only a small but important part of Shisui training. Shisui training is one part of an ancient Chinese martial arts system called Shoujiu Dian, or Little Nine Heaven. This system encompasses not only Shisui training, but boxing and swordsmanship. Originally, this system was handed down secretly generation to generation among Daoist priests. Master Chow was the first outsider to be taught the system of Little Nine Heaven. In the United States, only James McNeil in California and Carl Gao in Florida have been personally certified by Master Chow to teach the system of Shisui. Not only will Shisui build up the immune system in one's body, but for men it is very effective for overcoming and preventing impotency and premature ejaculation. When done properly, these exercises can enable a man to reinforce his genital region to naturally stimulate the production of male hormones and effectively overcome many sexual problems. The Shisui training for women involves the use of a stone egg with weights attached to strengthen the pelvic and the vaginal muscles. At the higher levels, a woman is taught how to share and unite her sexual energy with her partner, yet retain her own chi energy. In short, the Shisui training allows one to rebuild the body and cultivate the inner sexual energy to achieve health, youth, and longevity. By mastering the Shisui exercises, one is able to experience lovemaking that was before unobtainable and unimaginable. Meditation. The Taoists have been practicing meditation for thousands of years. Today, meditation techniques are becoming more and more accepted by doctors and health practitioners. Recent studies have shown a direct link between meditation and longevity. Researchers have found that by practicing meditation, one will live longer than those who do not practice. Meditation has been proven to lower blood pressure and improve one's mental capacity and function. Meditation can also help in your love life. By learning to empty your mind and become one with yourself, you are able to enjoy the benefits of sexual spontaneity. One is able to transcend fixed expectations in lovemaking and approach his or her partner with openness and oneness. There are many meditation techniques available. One of the easiest techniques to emptying your mind is by counting each complete cycle of inhalation and exhalation of your breath. Sit on a firm cushion, crossing your legs in a lotus position, or sit with your legs straight out in front of you. Keep your spine straight and your eyes lightly closed. Relax and breathe through your nose. Count the cycles of your breathing. Think only of your breathing. Slowly let your mind empty of everyday thoughts. Focus your attention inward. If a thought disturbs you or your mind begins to wander, stop and begin again. Remember, learning to empty your mind is achieved only through continual practice. After mastering the counting method of meditation, you should start to concentrate on your dantian. The dantian is where qi is gathered and stored naturally in the body. By concentrating on the dantian, you are able to achieve a settled state of inner wakefulness without the conscious effort of the counting of your breath. By maintaining this inner wakefulness, you will become one with yourself and not separate aspects of body and mind. Remember, meditation should be practiced with regularity and do not become discouraged. Cultivating energy, single person. After learning to concentrate on the dantian, one is ready to begin the practice of circulating the qi through the body. This continuous flow of energy in a single circuit is called the microcosmic orbit. The Daoists discovered centuries ago that there are two main energy channels within the body. The first channel is the governor or yang channel. This channel commences at the perineum and flows upward into the tailbone, then up through the spine, and into the base of the skull. From there, it enters the brain, and then moves downward to the roof of the mouth. The second channel is called the functional or yin channel. This channel connects with its opposite, the governor channel, at the roof of the mouth. The functional channel brings the qi down through the roof of the mouth, through the throat to the heart. From the heart, the energy flows through the abdominal organs and back down to the perineum. In order to maintain a continuous circuit, it is very important to keep the tongue pressed lightly to the roof of the mouth. By doing so, one is able to provide a bridge for energy to travel from the roof of the mouth to the lower front of the body. Essentially, when beginning to practice this form of meditation, try to focus your mind inward on the two channels. Inhale and concentrate on the energy flowing up the governor channel. Exhale, and the energy will flow down the functional channel. At first, one must concentrate on the qi flowing through the channels, but after a while the qi will flow naturally. With practice, you'll be able to circulate your qi at any time, any place, and under any conditions. Cultivating energy back to back. When both partners have mastered the microcosmic orbit successfully, they should start to practice back-to-back meditation. This will enable both partners to expand their qi within their own bodies. You and your partner should sit back to back. Regulate your breathing to that of your partner. Focus your mind on the energy of each other. Let your mind feel the energy as qi flows through the microcosmic orbit from you to your partner and from your partner back to you. Allow the qi to flow at will without forcing it. This form of meditation allows one to cultivate the qi to higher levels than experienced previously. At the higher level, one should learn how to circulate the qi throughout the 8 meridians. Sexual cultivation between partners. The Daoists believed that in order for man to be nourished, it required the assistance of woman, and vice versa. By absorbing the yin and yang from each other, one is able to nourish the energy of self. By nourishing sexual energy through sexual meditation, good health and longevity is maintained. Without this nourishment, one's health and longevity decrease greatly. They also believed that human beings are the most important creatures in the universe, and nothing nourishes sexual energy more than sexual intercourse. By understanding these ideas of yin-yang, one's perceptions of the use of sexual intercourse will change. You will learn to open yourself to the other. In this form of meditation, ejaculating is not deliberately sought. By not ejaculating, one's sexual energies are allowed to circulate and become one with your lovers. Pleasure fills the body as sexual energy is exchanged over and over again. As stated previously, the tongue acts as a bridge in your own body, connecting the two channels to form one. But in the practice of circulating energy between partners, the genitals act as the bridge. The sexual energy follows the route of the functional channel down to the genitals. It then crosses over to your partner's genitals and continues along the upward path of the governor channel. Thus, the circular path of energy is maintained between the two partners. By this process, you and your partner will experience a form of meditation which is deeply shared. This form of meditation can be enjoyed without losing any of your life force energy. Most importantly, you will gain a new sense of inner satisfaction within yourself that will be with you long after the pleasure has become only a memory. At advanced levels, men and women are taught to seal sperm, whereby ejaculation is not achieved during lovemaking. Return sperm, one is taught to return the sperm to its origin. Cultivate sperm, one learns to recirculate the sperm from its origin outward throughout the body. One is also taught to circulate each other's sexual energy through the large and small cosmic orbits. During this type of meditation, certain mantras are also recited at specific times. Remember, only a certified instructor can teach this stage of meditation correctly. Master Chow learned the system from his teacher, Gongga, over 40 years ago. She is still alive today at the young age of 118. Master Chow has said she has the appearance of a woman 45 years of age. Sexual cultivation, higher level of sexual meditation. At the higher levels of meditation, and with the guidance of a knowledgeable teacher, couples can practice an exchange of sexual energy without actually having sexual intercourse. This usually takes place between two partners who love and care for each other very much. It is a method to deepen and nourish the love that is between them. Sit across the room facing your partner. You should feel aroused by your partner's presence. Focus your mind on the aura of each other and open the body to allow the sexual energy to enter. A couple is able to achieve the pleasures of sexual intercourse without the physical contact. Foreplay. The ultimate objective of foreplay between man and woman is to attain the harmony of yin and yang before intercourse begins. Woman strives to make man hard, and man strives to make woman soft. Yet, a man must also be kind and loving, and a woman should be enduring and determined. One must practice kindness, generosity, and self-sacrifice in order to achieve a balanced and harmonious sexual act. Couples must become attuned to the presence of each other and the message each is sending. They must also learn to prolong the act of intercourse and be able to resume it as often as necessary in order to provide complete satisfaction to both. There are no time limits on foreplay nor set patterns. Foreplay is not just a kiss on the lips or a squeeze of a breast, nor are there set movements as to what should be done. By observing and interpreting your partner's wishes, one is able to respond correctly to their needs and wants. In Daoist lovemaking, there should not be any inhibitions or areas of the body that should not be touched or caressed. Foreplay must be approached with an open and frank attitude. One of the most overlooked aspects of foreplay is kissing. Such a simple act, yet it is usually done only in the initial stages of foreplay. To the Daoists, erotic kissing is an invaluable technique in foreplay. Great pleasure can be derived from long, sensual kisses, and light, feathery kisses over the body can create sensations never before felt. Daoists also believed foreplay should begin at the body's extremities with touching and not at the genitals, an idea many Westerners have forgotten about. A simple touch or caress can bring a feeling of love speeding through the body. One must caress with care and with sensitivity to the response of their partner. Touch can let your partner know that at this moment no one else matters. It allows sexual energy to accumulate and grow in the genital region. The key to foreplay is relaxation and communication. Without them, a couple will not achieve a harmonious intercourse. The 9 ways. The 9 ways or positions of intercourse constituted an important aspect of Taoist lovemaking. In order for Wan Di, the Yellow Emperor, to learn the 9 ways, he had to promise the woman profound that he would conceal them in the Stonehouse Library and never reveal them to any outsiders. The Taoists named many of these positions after animals. Do not let intercourse become a routine affair. Couples should not only practice the 9 ways, but by using their imagination create new positions that suit their particular needs. Before practicing the 9 ways, you must achieve the proper mental state. Once the will is in harmony, one shifts from spiritual preparation to physical action. The dragon turns over. The woman lies down facing upward. The male lies on top of her with both of his legs placed between those of the woman. His weight is supported by his knees and hands. The woman raises her buttocks and receives the penis. A man should roll his hips side to side. In this way, he is able to stimulate the woman's clitoris. At orgasm, a woman's vagina will naturally close and become firm. This position is so named because a man, while supporting his weight in this style, appears as a dragon turning in the sky. To many Westerners, this is the most popular position for intercourse. The tiger stalking. Have the woman face downward in a crawling position, buttocks up and head down. The male kneels behind her and grasps her hips. He inserts his penis deeply inside the woman, thrusting vigorously. He strives to make it deeply intimate. They go back and forth in mutual pressure. In this position, man resembles a tiger ready to pounce on his prey. Many men enjoy this position because one of their hands is usually free to embrace the breasts or stimulate the clitoris. Women feel a closeness between vagina and penis that is not obtained by other positions. The monkey springs. The woman lies on her back with her legs straight up in the air. The man kneels and rests the woman's legs on his shoulders. With the vagina fully exposed in this position, man is able to insert his penis easier and thrust deeper. The thrusting of the penis simultaneously stimulates a woman's clitoris. This position can also be performed with a woman lying on the edge of a bed and a man standing before her. Cicada fixed to a tree. The woman lies on her stomach, legs straight out and buttocks raised slightly. A pillow should be placed under her stomach. The man lies on top of her back and inserts his penis deeply. Men should remember that his weight is not to be placed directly on the back of the woman. This position is named after the appearance of a cicada on a tree. The tortoise mounts. The woman again lies on her back and bends her knees up to her breasts. The man faces the woman and pushes back her feet with both hands towards her breasts. He inserts his penis deeply inside. Deep and shallow thrusts are usually used for this position. Deep penetration should take place when orgasm occurs. The phoenix flutters. Have the woman lie flat on her back with a pillow under her and the legs raised slightly off the bed. The man crawls between her thighs and supports himself with his hands. His penis should penetrate the vagina to its deepest point. During insertion, the woman should squeeze her legs together and shake her body. In Chinese lore, the expression phoenix fluttering describes loving couples that are inseparable. Rabbit licking its fur. The man lies on his back, extending his legs straight out in front of him. The woman straddles him from above, her legs to the outside of the man's. The woman's head faces his feet, and her head is bent forward slightly. The woman supports herself with both her hands. In this position, the woman is in complete control, while the man becomes the spectator. A woman's movements must be slow and gentle. A woman in this position resembles a rabbit licking its fur. Fish with scales joined. The man lies on his back as in rabbit licking its fur. However, this time the woman faces the man. The penis is inserted only slightly, and it is the woman who decides the rhythm and movement needed to achieve orgasm. In this position, man is able to touch and caress almost all parts of the woman's body. This position is also the easiest one in which to maintain ejaculation control. Cranes with necks intertwined. The man sits on his knees, and the woman straddles his thighs, kneeling down on top of him with her legs open. She holds the man around his neck using both her hands while he inserts his penis from below. The man's hands embrace the woman's buttocks, and he is able to assist the woman in her upward movements. This position provides great stimulation to both partners, but a man must be physically fit to maintain this position for any length of time. An advanced position practiced is one in which the man stands and holds the woman. Her feet are wrapped around the man's waist. In this position, the man moves his hips forward and backwards, and the woman responds to his movement. As in the last position mentioned, this should be practiced by couples that are physically fit. After mastering the 9 ways, couples should vary their positions without having to withdraw the penis. By withdrawing the penis, the connection created during intercourse is gone and pleasure is lost. Couples do not have to try all 9 ways at once. Choose 2 or 3 and practice them. With time, position changing will be smooth and flowing, and the energy created will not be lost. Keep in mind that an orgasm is not ejaculation. An orgasm can last as long as you want and can travel as high as you want. Once a man has ejaculated, however, the orgasm is gone. To those couples that have achieved a higher level of sexual activity, ejaculation is a time for the man to return sperm to its origin and to recirculate the sperm from its origin outward through the body. The most pleasurable time is the peak of orgasm right before ejaculation. During your lovemaking, practice bringing each other to the highest peak possible, then back to a lower relaxing level. Couples should strive to maintain this peak for as long as possible. In this way, they are able to exchange the energies of yin and yang with each other and remain in complete harmony. Always remember that you must practice kindness, generosity, and self-sacrifice during lovemaking. Without them, mutual satisfaction and oneness will not be achieved. The 9 styles. During intercourse, a man must practice controlling the actions of his penis. He must not stab at a woman's vagina, but respond to his partner's responses by varying the angle and depth of his thrusts. By practicing the various styles of thrusting, couples can increase the pleasure of sexual intercourse. These styles of thrusting can be applied to any of the 9 ways. Couples should experiment with all of them, adopting those thrusts that work best for them. A general moving through battle lines. The penis moves right and left with strong and deep penetration sideways, using only the pelvic to thrust. Couples should experiment with various right and left thrusts. A wild horse leaping over a mountain river. The penis moves up and down deeply using strong movements. This style is well suited for the position of the monkey springs. Flock of seagulls on the waves. The penis moves down and then the pelvic tips upward. The movement is rhythmical, but provides for deep and slow penetration. Tipping of the pelvic upwards is of great importance in providing mutual satisfaction between couples. A sparrow pecking. The penis moves in recurrent deep and shallow penetrations. This is also an excellent style to practice the 9 shallow and 1 deep method of penetration. By going shallow, this allows for direct stimulation to a woman's clitoris. A rock tossed into the ocean. Using only the movement of the pelvis, the penis initially penetrates shallow and soft, with each successive stroke going deeper, similar to a rock settling on the ocean floor. A snake in winter. The penis penetrates deeply using slow movements and withdraws slowly. This provides slow but deep penetration. This style is often used when practicing the position of the tortoise mounts. Remember to penetrate deeply at the time of orgasm. A frightened mouse running through a hole. The penis penetrates quickly and withdraws quickly. The movements are strong and quick. Even though the penetrations are done quickly, a man must remember not to stab at the woman's vagina. A hawk seizing its prey. The penis moves in an erratic manner inside the woman's vagina. This style does not have any set patterns to its movements. However, each thrust should be different than the preceding one. A sailboat in strong winds. The penis moves up and down with restraint. In this style, a man gently teases a woman with slow, yet determined movements of his penis. Many couples have found this type of thrusting to be a good beginning stroke to use during the initial stages of intercourse. By practicing the various thrusts, couples will be able to achieve a true Daoist intercourse. An intercourse that lasts much longer than the conventional manner and is able to bring about a sensitivity and oneness never experienced before. If practiced properly, the Chinese lovemaking secrets explained through this video could very well be the fountain of youth for many. By viewing this video, you should now understand what it is to enjoy not just sex, but life itself. outer thigh workout. One partner lies on their back with arm. Without this balance, health and longevity cannot be achieved. Juan D. learned the Tao of Yin and Yang through conversations with his 3 female advisors on sexual matters: Plain Girl, Mysterious Girl, and Rainbow Girl. These conversations were recorded during the 3rd century in his book entitled Sunu Ching, or The Classic of the Plain Girl. This book details how to utilize sexual energy to strengthen one's health and increase longevity. I believe this video is of great importance to couples interested in promoting health, longevity, and sexual happiness within their lives. By practicing the techniques shown, couples will be able to achieve a oneness with each other that few couples today enjoy. The purpose of making this video is to show how men and women can enjoy a healthier and happier relationship through exercise, meditation, and lovemaking. We will also demonstrate a unique form of internal martial arts called Shisui. By practicing this special exercise, couples are able to achieve good health, increase longevity, and cultivate the body's energy. This video is based upon the centuries-old Taoist writings of Juan D., the Yellow Emperor of China. Taoism is a very old philosophical tradition with its roots in the ancient civilization of China. It is essentially a philosophy of natural wisdom based upon thousands of years of living within the natural world. The Taoists believed that one must conform to the principles of yin and yang during your lifetime. Keep in mind that nothing reduces sexual desire more than a physically out-of-shape body. The following exercises are designed to keep you and your partner physically fit and on the path towards sexual longevity and happiness. Rotating hips. Face your partner. Place your hands on your hips and begin rotating them. This exercise should be done 36 times to the right and 36 times to the left. Done correctly, this exercise strengthens the kidneys, relieves tension, and helps eliminate back pain. By being physically fit, one is able to perform lovemaking with endurance, flexibility, and agility. A trim and healthy body will enhance your sexual skills and increase your sexual longevity. Bodies that have less strength and are overweight are not capable of maintaining and enjoying the full spectrum of sexual activities available. Pleasure is greatly reduced since certain areas of the body cannot be touched or caressed. By maintaining strong vaginal and groin muscles, women are able to experience sexual pleasures that they are able to control and also provide greater satisfaction to their partner. A man who exercises achieves a strong and muscular body, a body that is able to sustain and endure long periods of sexual activity.